Christmas has come early for a 7-year-old disabled child from Tiverton. Sophie, who was born with cerebral palsy, was presented today with her very own custom-built tricycle. Because of her condition, Sophie is unable to use some of her muscles in the normal way. Her parents are delighted with the gift, which they say will be vital for building up her strength.
It's going to help with her posture, which is really important all of the time, to build up the strength in her muscles and give her a bit of fun at the same time, really.
A Taunton firm, Computer Associates, raised the cash for the bike, which was provided by the charity Children Today.
Now, it was a call she'll never forget, and it will change the life of her disabled 7-year-old son. It's not every day you answer the phone and find yourself talking to Posh's mum.
It absolutely isn't, but that's exactly who called Sarah Luxford to tell her the good news that David and Victoria Beckham had donated money to 2 children's charities, which means her little boy Karl can get the equipment he needs to get around. Damon Green went to meet the family who just want to say, thanks, Bex.
Now, I'm standing on a street in Hackney, and not long ago, not far from here, a young man called David Beckham was growing up. He's since made quite a name for himself and made a lot of money, but he's not forgotten where he came from. One young man here knows that. He's a young man called Karl, who suffers from cerebellar atrophy. That's a very severe disorder of the nerves and the brain. Now, David Beckham has given £650 for Karl to get a special bicycle which he needs for his therapy, and here is Karl and his mother Sarah, who are enjoying a little bit of quiet time. Now, Sarah, when you first got the call, what exactly was said?
The first thing she said to me was, "Hello, this is Victoria's mum here." And I was like, "Who?" And she goes, "Victoria Beckham's mum. I'm calling regarding the Children Today gift of the tricycle for Karl." And she told me a little bit about what David and Victoria were doing and why they were doing it. She asked me about Karl, and obviously it took me a while to actually come to terms with the fact that I was speaking to Victoria Beckham's mum, but I was ecstatic, to be honest.
Now, David and Victoria Beckham obviously can't help everyone in this position, but what do you think it says? I mean, what message would you like to give to them?
A huge thank you. I think it's the way they done it as well. They didn't just give money to a charity and leave it to the charity. They actually took an active role, and I think, you know, if a lot of people could follow suit, it will bring so much joy to children in the same position as perhaps me and Karl. You know, they wanted to be active with Children Today, and they took an active role. They worked with the families, they worked with the charity, and I think that's what the nicest thing was about receiving this gift.
Well, the bicycle comes to this small street in Hackney in just a couple of weeks' time. And if there are any millionaire footballers out there who'd like to follow suit and have a spare £650 to buy a young disabled boy a bicycle, then they know who to call. Damon Green for London Tonight in Hackney.